So we're off to Fish South qualifier again today. This is the third one now we've had a go at. We're back at White Springs, which is nice after all the travelling last weekend. It's nice to be back local. We've had an absolute ton of rain overnight, so pretty much everything's flooded out here, and they've given a rough old day through the day today. A bit, not too much rain, but 40-mile-an-hour winds, which is going to make it very difficult, especially on the Match Lake, where I think you won't get any shelter from the wind on there. It's over the Match Lake and the Pleasure Lake, and I think someone somewhere will catch 40 odd pounds to win the match of those like nice big skimmers. Last time I said the Pleasure Lake would be no good because of all the rainwater going in, and I actually won the match, so I'm not going to give a prediction today. I'd be happy on either lake, but probably I'd like to be on Pleasure Lake, sort of peg 5 and 6, 16, 17 on there, and then Match Lake. It's a bit of a job to call it on Match Lake. I don't know, 7, 10, maybe 14 if you know if it's not too windy, 14, 15. So they're the kind of pegs we're going to try and draw. So I'm going to whiz down there quickly now. We'll draw a peg and then we'll catch up on the bank and see what sort of a game plan we can come up with. Right, that's the starting. We've drawn peg 14 on the match. Bit of a rush again to get ready, but I'm just going to feed one line with 100ml. A few casters in there, and similar on my other line. 100ml I reckon. Because there's some big fish on these pegs. Catching big old skimmers over here, so a couple of casters in there. Not a couple of micros. I'm not going to put any worms in to start. I'm just going to see how it pans out like this. So like 100ml is like just bigger than a golf ball, I'd say. I'm not going to squeeze it too hard because I want it to open up a bit. A few live magnets there. And I'm just going to fill my short line up. And then short, I'm just going to give them 3 250ml pots. Because I never really catch anything short on here, it's just a throwaway line. So I'm not worried what happens there really. So give them 3 lots of 250 on there. A few casters in there. And hopefully get a late arrival on that, but it hasn't worked yet. And I've got a line up the end bank. I'm just going to feed some casters or maggots up there. Maggots, I think. We're catching all eyed. I'm drawing you in the wind today, got some big bream up there. So I'm just going to feed maggots up there. Just fancy them being all eyed or not chub. Skimmer. There. I'm just going to start on a little feeder for 10 minutes. Just let those pole lines rest a bit. Just got a little 20-gram tool cage. Just going to lightly press a bit of ground bait in there. Got a bite on the feeder on the drop. Roach. Oh no, it's Bob Nudd. Bob Nudd has reared his head here and just had 3 bites in a row on a feeder. Broke the first one off, striking too hard. And then I missed one, and then that just took it on the drop then. But it's fishing hard. I think 1 roach is best, or 2 roach. So I think it's going to be a grind. It's a half hour in now. Is it half hour just passed? I've probably got 7 or 8 roach. I've got 7 or 8 roach up that bank, but it's no good. So I'm going to have a look at my deep lines now. There's been 3 or 4 tench caught, like 2 pounders, but no skimmers or nothing, so that's how we go in there. Up there. So I'm just going to drop in here now. On my long lens. See if I can sneak a tench or a big skimmer. Andrew next week's got an eyed. I think just one eyed, there's an odd roach being caught over there, it's not fishing very well. over an hour in and it's absolutely terrible on this end. I've got a couple of roach and that's about it. Some big fish being caught at the other end and an odd fish being caught opposite. I'm thinking I'm just going to put a line in longer. I don't feel like I'm out far enough. Can't get any bites, so I'm just going to put like a really rich ball, wet ball like that out, like 15 metres. I fancy if there's any bream that can be sat there because there's nothing on these other lines, so I'm just going to replumb our line up now and have a go to winner. Come on, Luke, I've just picked up to wind in, you go do the same now. Skimmer, my old friend, it's nice to talk with you again. You wouldn't have seen that bite then, Luke. You wouldn't have even seen that little bite they just had then. Oh, here we go, look. In he comes, and what did I say? Absolutely empty, mate. They won't be carved that quick either, boy. No, they're skimmers, look. Big skimmers too. Oh well. We'll try again on the next one if I can. We're up to an hour and a half now. Yeah, bang on an hour and a half in. I've had one skimmer on this feeder. And there's 2 bites since that. Like nice, like jagged pulls picked up. Once was a suck maggot, and the other one was just missed. I was fishing terrible on this end. They're catching well on 20, 21, 23, peg 7. Don't really know what to do. I've put that new long line in. So I'm going to give this last check on the feeder now, then I'm going to have a look on the long pole. I've been loose feeding a few maggots up the bank, just in case there's an odd ide or a chub up there. But no one down this end is really catching anything. Going to need a bit of a miracle now, I think, to get back in this. I don't really know what to do for the best. If I get that one bite, miss 2 bites. And I can't get a sign on this now again. Whether I need to chuck it around a little bit more. I have seen a skimmer top in the gap. But I don't want to start chucking it everywhere quite yet. Just keep plugging on now. So last check on this, then I'm going to go on that long pole. See if we can catch one there. I feel like everything's just up there. So I'll keep plugging away. It's 2 hours in now, and it's still no better. One fish, odd little roach. I hooked a decent fish on the long pole on that new line, but it popped off. I don't know what it was, whether it was a carp or a foul skimmer, I don't know. But I've changed my feeder line now. I'm just going to chuck it right down in that gap in the middle. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some worms in long. Just need to try and get something to happen. I'm going to chuck this out. I'm going to chop a few worms. Desperate, yeah. Just had a pull on the feeder in that new spot. I think it's a big turkey plate. Feels like it. Yeah, it's a big lid that is. Banging away. I've just seen an odd fish top on that line. I've seen 2 skimmers just stick their heads out, so might be an odd one. It might just be shouldered up like carp, you know. That's a good one. If that's a bream, it's a good one. Stamp. Freezing cold, mind. Stabby little bite, but I've got that little 3/4 ounce tip on here, so I don't know if that's a bream. Time, try and get it in. Might be a bream. What I've done, I've just potted some groundbait up the edge. I feel like everything's in the shallower water where I'm chucking this. Probably only 3 foot, whereas on the pole it's close to 5.5. And the pegs that are catching are in the shallower water at the other end. So I've been loose feeding maggots at the bank, but I've just put like a 50mm loose groundbait in there as well. Perhaps the skims are just tucked in the shallower water. Huh? I got one, boy. Wrap yourself around the feeder. Nice stamp up there. You got to be that shallow with that bank. Halfway through now. What have we got? 3 skimmers, a little eyed, 20 or so rods, not getting no better. This has been the best thing I've done, is change spots on the feeder. I've had a little go up the bank there, just getting roached out by them little tiny blips and nuisances. So I put some worms in now on my long line. Little gamble, but there's nothing to lose there. So I think it's just going to be a case of rotating this feeder and then occasionally dropping on that pole. That's over and out for now. So back on the feeder, and I've just hooked another decent fish. It's going to be a big brown turkey fish. Yeah, it's over the top. Pick it down. Look at that hand. Turkey plate. The humble turkey plate. Look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, that's nice. That is just nice and flat. Oh, we scooped it. Happy with that, boy? Huh? How do they always pop off right there, like, innit? No? Oh, you got to be quick, but that's where that Tongarali and comes into your hand. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, man back. What's happening on Pleasure Lake, Luke? You are? £20.
It's still doable, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Especially get them big lids turn up, boy. Look at that float sticking out there. Look. I got float sticking out the car.
Loose.
Look, I got your rig on for you, look. Mine's not going under though, that's a different. Come on, there's got to be some skimmers on this pool now.
Speak to the camera, make something happen.
Nothing's happening, and nothing to say to the cameras. And I eat. Your pedal back. Your rigs do work, Luke. Lukey. Your rigs do work. My bristles haven't been thick enough, man. That's what the problem is.
I reckon the last 5 times you do this, you're like, stop, oh man.
It really is. Marge?
He really does.
He.
Really good.
I.
Really do.
Terrible aggressive, isn't he? What's that on? Skimmer on pole. Here we go. Oh, look at Luke spewing over there in case that. Look at Luke, he's spewing over there now. I'm having a bite. You wouldn't have seen that bite, Luke, let alone hooked it. Just dropped on the pool about 10 minutes ago, and I've had 2 big skimmers and a maid. I just missed a bite. So what I'm going to do, I've just topped it up with a little ball like that, and I go straight back on it, but I'm going to fish past it. I think we're not far off being in the mix with an hour to go. If I can get a little run somewhere, might be game on here. So let's just have a little look. just topped up, so I'm just going to go past that ball half a section. I'll just be loose feeding an odd maggot there. Our feeder line's slowed right up now. It's fishing rock hard over both lakes, so. Nah. All depends when he's got on 23, doesn't he? I just seen him net one now, but I just looked up and he was panning one out. All depends on how many yards actually are, doesn't it? Skimmer. Yeah. It literally just knocked the camera off then, dropped it with the skimmer.
Back on quick.
Huh?
Back on quick.
Yeah, it's back on. Another skimmer, 14 is to go. You what, boy? Who's touching him? Is he? Really? I should have fished a wild and comb here. Yeah, I think they're just in that shallow water. In that shallow water, boy, I bet.
You've had loads of carp, yeah.
When it's good up there, it's mega. I mean, sometimes it's absolutely rancid up there though. minutes left now. Just under. I think I've got 5 skimmers on the pole now. I just topped that. They go down today. That's what they are then, isn't they? Oh, there's a little blow then over my feed. There might be some skimmers there. Just fishing for a bit of lake money, I think. I think £40 winning a match now, so we're way off that. You must have got your lake, did he? On 16?
15.
Oh, so that's the end of the match. We just weighed in, just under £20 we had, which is a nice day silverfish fishing this time of the year. It's been hard, but we've managed to winkle a few out in the end. I think we just missed out on the frame. We've been 4th on this lake. Apparently Chris Hall's winning up the other end. He's either had £35 or £45. I couldn't quite hear what he said, but there is somebody admitting to £40 on the pleasure lake as well. We had a little run there last going off of the pole. Unfortunately, the last 40 minutes went a little bit funny. I like fouled up 1 or 2, pinged off, missed an odd bite, and I didn't miss many bites when I was caught well on it. So the campaign continues. Next stop is, I think, Viaduct again, next weekend. So I'm gonna get some kit packed away now. I got my old mate Lee Edwards' surprise 50th in Caerphilly tonight. Just me and a couple of the boys are gonna go up there now and have a little bit of fun. So that's another one done and dusted, and I'll catch you on the next one.